Okay everybody, CRAY here, coming to you with a how-to again tonight. Tonight I will be doing a how-to pack a Tangiers bowl with Tangiers Shisha. So without further ado, here we go. First off, you're going to need your Tangiers funnel bowl. Some people use the mod that goes inside. Basically what this does is makes the airflow go down through, up and then down through the funnel, without making the foil go down on the top. I like to use this because you use a little less shisha and your foil isn't going to get trapped. A shish kebab poker, because with Tangiers you tend to want a little bit more of a bigger hole in your foil. A fork of some sort to stir up your Tangiers, and tonight I'll be using Tangiers Schnozberry. First thing you want to do is let your Tangiers sit in an open container for about 5 hours to adjust to your climate. If it has a soy sauce smell or anything like that, you need to let it sit out longer. Basically, Tangiers should smell like what it should. You shouldn't have a tobacco scent, you shouldn't have anything. So first off, you want to stir up your Tangiers, because what happens is that from sitting over a little bit of a time, all your juice is going to drop down to the bottom. So get that mixed up nice, and you can see I'm stirring it up, getting everything flowed around in there. Alright, so first thing you want to do is on the Tangiers package, it tells you flat out how to pack your bowl. Make sure, one, Tangiers is different than any other type of tobacco. To do it correctly, you're going to want to follow the directions. Open your sealed bag, allow product to come in contact with air for a few hours so it doesn't have a tobacco smell. The tobacco should not smell burnt or like soy sauce. One thing with Tangiers, it's going to pick up every scent that's in your kitchen. So if you have clean materials or out anything like, keep it away from this because it's going to pick it up. Basically, it gives you directions right here. Put tobacco in your bowl evenly, making sure the bowl is full and the sides are covered. Do not sprinkle it into the bowl, but don't pack it down. Basically want to spread it out. It should basically be as dense as it was when you have it in your bowl or in your bag that it's needed. So, with that being said, let's get right into it. First off, you're going to want a piece of paper towel for afterwards to get your hands cleaned up. A bigger than average size piece of foil. I used a heavy duty from Reynolds wrap. So, to get going here, we'll start off. Take your Tangiers, pick it up, and just start putting it in. You're not going to want it over the top, and like I said, you're not going to want to push down on it. You basically just want to, or sprinkle it in. Like I said with before, just going to want to set it in here, not too dense. Don't really push down on it, because if you push down, you're not going to get your proper airflow. Keep it off the top of your mod if you're using one. Like I said, the only reason why I like to use the mod, you're going to use a little less Tangiers tobacco. One thing to note with Tangiers tends to give you one heck of a buzz. I suggest eating prior to smoking Tangiers, because like I said, if you're not used to Tangiers, you're going to get one heck of a little bit of a buzz coming from this. So, I pretty much have this set in here. Again, like with any shisha, you're not going to want it coming over the top. You know, you want it basically to the edge of your bowl. So once you get this put in here, I got a couple little spots that I need to put a little extra. A little too much there. That's how it should look. It's going to be a little bit more dense than you're normally used to, but that's how Tangiers is. So if you're looking at it from the side, you're going to see a little bit coming up. Just kind of give it a little tap. You're not going to want to push it down. Don't force it in, because you're not going to get a good smoke. Another thing with Tangiers, it's a little bit more heat sensitive. You don't have to use as much coal with Tangiers. So keep that in mind. I'm probably going to use 2 coconut holes, and that's about it. Next, put your foil on. Place your foil down. Nice, tight seal. You're going to want it basically tight as a drum. Get that sucker on there nice and good. Now, with Tangiers, like I said, you're going to want a little bit bigger holes. Now, some people go around the outside, through the middle, and then one in the center, but with this mod, you don't need that. So I'm going to do 2 rings of holes. So I'm going to start here. And like I said, you're going to want a little bit bigger of a hole than you're normally used to with Tangiers. Don't be alarmed if with the first time smoking Tangiers that you get a bad flavor or something like that. It happened to me. It does tend to be harsh. Be careful. Just take your time. Let the shisha heat up, like I said, and you should be okay. Now that's how I do my holes. That's basically it. Then I'm going to put 2 coconuts on my stove here to get them heated up. And that's basically it with Tangiers, how to pack a Tangiers bowl. Like I said, main thing, make sure your foil's nice and tight. If you're not using the mod, you got to be extra precautious with this, because if you don't, what happens is your foil sucks down over that top, and then you're not going to get any airflow at all. So I use 2 rings, decent sized holes, bigger than normal. You're not going to want to use a needle or anything with that. Poke them in there, let your Tangiers sit up, and you should be good to go. And that's how you pack a bowl of Tangiers. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to light up my bowl and I'm going to do my review. So